Hey, can we talk about our relationship and how you've been treating me lately? What? How have I been treating you? Well, I mean, you've been treating me kind of bad lately. I'm not as happy as I used to be. If I'm treating you so badly, why don't you just leave? So you want me to leave? What? I'm not holding you hostage here. So if I'm treating you so badly, why don't you just leave? Because normal relationships, normal couples, they work on things together. Like, I want to work on things with you. Honestly, I don't think I've been treating you any differently. Like, I don't know what to say to you. You can, like I said, you can leave. I don't want to leave. I just want you to treat me better. Again, I don't know what to tell you because I feel like I've been treating you the same since the beginning. No, you haven't. That's your perspective. And why are you screaming now? Because I'm screaming because you're so damn dismissive of everything I say, of all my emotions. Then stop being so emotional. Normal people have emotions. Then don't be normal. Be great. Oh my God.
What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware, diagnosed narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness, from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all over social media. If this is your first time seeing my face, my platform is dedicated to bringing awareness to narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, other mental health disorders, and also in the process get people to therapy and validate the victims and survivors of said disorders. This series right here is dedicated to taking my TikToks and YouTube shorts, which only allow 60 seconds, and opening up on them. The skit you just watched was one of my one of my skits that kind of went viral on TikTok. They ended up having like 2 million views on TikTok. And as you can see, the back and forth goes. One person, you know how it goes. When you try to present your feelings to a narcissist, you're almost always shut down, or met with aggression, or met with disdain, or met with dismissal. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to hear it. The narcissist does not want to hear why you're feeling sad today. The narcissist does not want to hear what's going on with you today. They don't want to hear it. Hey, can we talk about my feelings and how you've been treating me lately? How have I been treating you? Knowing good and dang on well, in our heads, the narcissists know we've been pulling back. We've been holding back. We've literally been reeling it in. We know, like, they know it. And I refuse to believe people like, they don't know what they're doing. It's a disorder. They don't know what they're doing. You 100% know. When I was treating my wife bad, when she was sad, I could see it, I could sense it, but there was something in me that would not let me console her. There was a part of me that would not let me go hug her. There was a part of me that would not let me go touch her. There was a part of me that did not want me to talk to her. That's just how it was. I could see that she's unhappy. She was in the kitchen washing dishes, scrubbing dishes or whatever, and I just want to go over there and hug her. Like, now would be the perfect time to go hug her. But something in me was just like, no, don't do that. Something in me would just shut it off. Something in me would just, like a switch, would just go, flip, don't do that. Not today. Do it tomorrow. Always tomorrow. It's always tomorrow. Always put it off. Yeah, her feelings matter, but not more than how I feel. Like, what about me? Why don't I get, like, I deserve some love, care, and affection. She doesn't give it to me either. So, I mean, it works both ways, right? You know what I mean? So if you go to try to present your feelings to a narcissist, and I always ask people, they're like, how can I tell if my significant other is a narcissist? How do you feel when you have to go present your feelings to them? How do you feel when you have to go take an issue up with them? How do you feel when you have to go try to hold them accountable? Do you feel like this is gonna be a great? You like, I gotta go hold her accountable. This is gonna be a great conversation. Or do you feel like, oh, I gotta go hold him accountable. He's gonna yell at me. How do you feel? How do you feel? You know what I mean? That's one telltale sign that you're in a toxic relationship. It doesn't have to be a narcissist. It can just be toxic and unhealthy, and you can just be unhappy. And I know it doesn't have to necessarily be a narcissist, but yeah, you know, if you're in a toxic relationship, you can tell by that right there, the telltale sign. You know what I mean? And then instead of, like, also in that skit, you will notice, instead of offering up any kind of compromise or wanting to work on it or take any kind of accountability or trying to offer a solution, the narcissist says, well, if you're not happy here, why don't you just leave? They would rather give you the option. They would rather give you the option to get out of the relationship as opposed to trying to work on the relationship. Let that sink in. They would rather give you the option to leave the relationship as a whole right now than to work on the relationship. And if you don't leave, if you don't take up on that option, if you don't take that option, the narcissist we feel like in our heads that you are okay with the previous treatment. You are okay with going forward at this current state, making no changes except for the change of you not coming to me anymore with the same type of BS. That's what you're saying you're okay with. And I know that sounds harsh to some people. I know that might be triggering to some people, but literally that's how it is. If they say you're not happy here, you can leave, and you stay without them making any kind of compromise or anything like that, you are saying you are okay with that behavior. Point blank, period. That's how the narcissistic mind works. You are saying that you are okay with how I'm treating you, how the trajectory of this relationship, and what comes next in this relationship. Yeah, and then now you're a little bit more stifled now because of the situation. So that's literally how the narcissist mind works. So you're saying that you're okay with how it goes. And here's the kicker. Sometimes when you take them up on that offer, I'll just leave then. They will stop you from leaving. They won't let you leave. They won't let you leave. Oh, you gonna leave me? Oh, you don't want to fight for us? Is that easy for you to walk away over a little simple fight? Over a little simple argument? You gonna walk away? I'm gonna unalive myself. You never really cared about me. I'd rather not be here. You're a piece of S anyway. You're trash regardless. That's why your mom abandoned you. That's why your dad abandoned you. That's why you don't have any friends. They start to attack on you. Right then and there. They start to devalue right there in front of you. They start to belittlement right there in front of you. Or they'll do both of those. They'll do that and then try to get you to come back. They'll do that and then try to like, okay, I love you. Let's work on this. Let's work on this together. But still not make any promises of change. Make you won't let you leave. So pretty much holding you hostage in a relationship. A hostage with no handcuffs, a hostage with no shackles, a hostage that can leave with the key to the cell. You know what I mean? And I know everybody will say, boy, technically all of us don't have the key to the cell because some of us are, being financially abused. And I understand that this is not, I can't talk about everybody's situation. This is just broad stroke. This is broad spectrum. I know everybody's situation in particular is going to be different. My situation is different. I'm diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder. I'm talking to you about it. So this is just, the whole channel's different, guys. It's just different. It's just different. That's what you say in World Bench Second Night. It's just different, But literally, that's how it goes right there. And that's why I tell people, like, in this situation right here, I just feel like the way to combat that is you have to say what you're going to say and stand in your truth. Don't go back and forth. Don't allow them gaslight you. If you're going to stay in this relationship, the only way you can fight that is to say what you have to say, regardless. You have to be strong and say what you have to say. Get it out your system. Say your words, because if you don't, you're going to get ran over anyway. Say your words to make sure that you say it. It might not change anything. It might not go over well, but at least you said it. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are scared to say it, and that's exactly the position that a narcissistic person wants you to be in. They want you to be scared to say it. They want you to be scared to voice your opinion. They want you to be scared to do or say anything. They want that from you. They will love that from you. They love that for you. To not be able to speak your mind, not be able to speak your piece, to just go about your day and be quiet and just take it. You don't have to lay down and take it anymore. This society is waking up, taking their power back. Are you going to be one of the ones to take your power back, or are you just going to continue to let yourself get ran over? Take your power back, but practice discretion. I know that some people might backhand you or belittle you or literally, rage out on you for trying to stand up for yourself. But at least you stood up for yourself. Practice discretion. And sometimes you might have to take that out. If you're not happy here, why don't you just leave? You might have to leave. I know there's kids involved in a lot of moving pieces. You have to make a plan. Sometimes you can't just be sporadic. Okay, I'm leaving right now. You got a knapsack or like little, the little stick with the sack on it, like you moving away. The little stick with the little knapsack on it, like you went on a picnic. You got one of those. Everybody ain't just ready to go like that. Take your time, plan your escape if you need to, or practice your sanity. Because I know people are like, how do I live with someone like this? You can't work on them. You can't work on them. The only thing you can do is work on yourself, and inevitably, when you working on yourself, you're either going to outgrow that person or that person is going to have to alter how they deal with you. The choice is yours. The power is yours. Anyways, y'all, like and subscribe. I got a one-on-one here in the next 3 minutes I got to get ready for. I truly appreciate all the likes, subscriptions, and everything like that. We hit 900K on TikTok. Woohoo! What is that? That's what? You know what I mean? Anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful for all the love and support. Mental Illness is out. Peace.